I'm a grandmother of 10, and I have 8 great grandchildren. I just turned 70. And when I first looked at digital marketing, I thought, oh, maybe I'm too old for this stuff. But I want to assure you that the internet doesn't care what your age is. You can still learn these skills to do digital marketing. I want to tell you, I've been in network marketing for a lot of years. In fact, I am passionate about helping people to be able to get out of 9-to-5 jobs and to be able to have their own business. I love entrepreneurship. I am just passionate about helping people to get free. The Bible says that if you are a slave and you have the opportunity to get free, that you should take it. And really being an employee, you're being a slave to your boss. So if you have an opportunity to get free from that, it's a good thing to take that. And I've found that you can always make a lot more money if you're working for yourself than if you're working for a boss. And there's a saying that says that if you don't work to make your own dreams come true, a boss will gladly pay you to get his dreams to come true. So I like to help people to get their own dreams to come true. And so for quite a few years, actually about 30 years now, I have been a business coach and able to help 40 people to be able to earn 6-figure incomes. And that was through network marketing. But a few years ago, as we went through COVID and we went through all of that upheaval, I realized that I had all my eggs in one basket and that I really needed to diversify. And so I was praying for another income stream and a way to just kind of shore up our retirement. And I didn't want to go get a second job. And so one day I heard about digital marketing, and I heard a friend of mine had made $46,000 in 53 days with digital marketing. And so I thought, wow, it's a good idea to be open-minded and to look at new things. And so I started looking at digital marketing, and I was pretty impressed with what I saw. And I heard that 17 people a day are becoming millionaires through online marketing. So it is really the way that things are moving to being sold these days. I'm sure you can see that there's so much being sold over the internet now, and so many ways to sell. So I decided to jump on board and get involved with digital marketing. And I have been really excited about what it's been able to do for me. I've been involved for about a year now. And when I got started, there's a program that they teach you in the program that I use that I want to share with you tonight. And it teaches you how to get to profit in 7 days. And that's what I did. I was able to get to profit in 7 days and make $1,800 in my first week. So that's what I want to share with you tonight. I want to share with you some of the 5 things that are really important for you to have in order to be successful in digital marketing today. And I'm just going to stop here to see if you have any questions yet. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to ask me. I want to just go over to my notes here just a second, because this is my first time doing this actually. So 5 things. First of all, first of all, let me tell you this. You may be wondering even, what is digital marketing? Well, digital marketing is really selling anything that you can sell online over the internet that is just downloadable. It means it doesn't have any inventory. You don't have to have inventory. You don't have to have any shipping. There's no shipping involved. There's no sales tax involved. Don't tell the government that. And there's no, and you don't have to manufacture it over and over again. What's exciting with digital marketing is you can make a product one time, and then you can keep just reselling it, and because it's downloadable, like an ebook would be downloadable. And e-learning courses, which is what I'm going to talk to you about, is e-learning. So much ever since COVID has been done through e-learning. So many courses that we can take online. Do you know that the e-learning industry has grown so much from in 2019, it was at $550 million a year in revenue. But by 2023, it jumped to over $1 billion a day in revenue. And it's projected that by 2027, it will be at $3 billion a day in revenue. So it is definitely the way things are moving, and so much is being sold over the internet. And so if you can learn the skills to capitalize in this industry, then you are going to be way ahead of a lot of people. So digital marketing is really the way a lot of things are moving. And you might be thinking, oh, I don't have a digital marketing product. Well, I'm going to talk to you about that and what you can do instead, which is so much easier. So first of all, I'm going to count down 5 things that you need in order to have a successful digital marketing business. And if you want to check it out more, you can go to my website, to gen2genlifestyle.com. and you can get more information about it. But number 5, I'm going to start with number 5. The first thing that you've got to have is you've got to have a blueprint. You've got to have a plan that will take you step by step exactly what you need to do to build a business online. And so the first thing that you need is a proven blueprint. And this is actually something that you can pick up if you go to that website. You'll be able to get that blueprint that I use. But you need a clear roadmap so that you know what you're doing. There's so much out there that you've really got to stay focused today on step-by-steps what to do. And so this blueprint that I use is very beginner friendly. It is even good for people in their 60s and 70s. I've even got a lady, a good friend of mine who's involved with this with me. She purchased a program. She's 80 years old. She is doing a phenomenal job with this, and she's following the blueprint, and it's just teaching her step by step. You know, if you're in your 50s, 60s, 70s, we didn't grow up with a device in our hand and learn computer from the time we were, in the cradle. That's something we've had to learn, but we can still learn this online marketing and how to do this just like the younger people can. So the blueprint is going to really help you with that. The second thing, this is number 4 in my countdown, is that you need a done-for-you system. So you're not going to want to create funnels and websites and all of that. In the program that I found, everything is done for you. The funnels that are already proven to work, automations, emails that go out to your prospects of customers every day, that they'll get an emails educating them more about the program. So what happens is when they go to get your blueprint at your website, then they'll be added into your email funnel, which is already all set up for you in the program, and it will give you it will keep educating them even while you sleep at night. So that works for you 24/7, and so that's all part of the program. It's the done for you system. And so then number 3 is that you will have, one part of that done for you system is the automations that work 24/7. So you work, in our program, you'll see how you work just 2 hours a day. There's 2 hours of income producing activities that you do, and then the rest is picked up by your system, your automated system. In fact, let me just stop a second and tell you those things, what you do in those 2 hours a day. I'm just going to put that on the board here. So I've talked about this many times on my posts and things too, but it's a 2-hour workday. And what that includes is we spend 30 minutes a day posting classified ads. And those are to free websites, so you don't pay anything for that. One of the great things about this program that I use is that once you've purchased it, there's no ongoing expenses at all. It's a one-time purchase. Our mentor, who has made over $6 million with this program, this same blueprint, she teaches us how to create an income without it costing us any more money. So that's really amazing. So we spend 30 minutes posting. These are free ads that you do. And then 60 minutes creating content. And that could be like videos. It can be posts like on Facebook. And it can be even faceless ads. If you're a little nervous about showing your face at first, you could start out with faceless posts on any of the platforms, YouTube or Instagram, Facebook, or TikTok. So 60 minutes we create content, and then another 30 minutes is just engaging with the people who are commenting on your posts. So that's what we do. I know that's kind of messy there, but that's the 2 hours a day that we work. Okay, so let me go back to then the third thing that we need, as far as the things that you need to in order to be successful in the business, is that you're going to learn how to do attraction marketing. Now, this is different than what you've learned if you have been involved in any other kind of sales. In sales where you are going to go out and either knock on the door and do cold sales, or you're going to do a home party or one-on-ones. A lot of us have done network marketing businesses in the past, and so you're doing a lot of like hotel meetings, one-on-ones, home parties, and things like that. We don't do that. We're not chasing after people, but we learn how to attract them to us, so that the people who are interested are coming to us. You know, one thing I always was, when I was really promoting my network marketing business, I would always wish that people would just hold up their hand and say, yes, I'll buy your product. So I didn't feel like I had to run after people and try to get them to buy from me. And what happens in attraction marketing is it really essentially is that you're attracting them to you, and they're going to basically digitally hold up their hand and say, yes, I'll buy your product. So it's really so much more fun to do it that way. You don't ever get rejection because you're just attracting people to you. You're not chasing after them. Now, if you love your network marketing business, which I love my network marketing business and I love my products, but that's one of the things that I plan to use the skills in digital marketing for, is to be able to sell my network marketing products more efficiently online, rather than having to go out and do the one-on-ones, but attract the people to me that are interested in the wellness products. So that's number 3, is you're going to learn how to attract people to you. Number 2 in our countdown then is that, and this part is up to you, and that is that you will be consistent in doing your 2-hour workday and posting your content. This is so important. Consistency is key in all of digital marketing. You will hear that over and over and over again, that you must just make that commitment to be consistent. We're only talking 2 hours a day that you're going to be working, and if you are out where you can't do a post for a day, you can always schedule those ahead of time. Plus, we have a lot of tools that you learn about in order to make it so much easier for you. Like we use ChatGPT and other AI tools that help us to develop the content. And then we use Canva. We even get a free course of that in with the program on how to do Canva. And how to create graphics. So all that is taught to you in the program, and it's super, super beginner friendly. So the number one thing that that was so surprising to me when I got involved with this company is that that number one is a community. This is the thing I think you need most of all if you're going to be successful in digital marketing, is you need that community around you. Now, with the program that I'm involved in, which is called the Legacy Builder Program, there is a community of over 55,000 people, members in this community. Now, the really neat thing about it is that no one is making money off of each other in this business. This is not network marketing. You are in business for yourself, but if you truly are not by yourself, because the community is all like-minded people, all working for the same goals, but they're willing to help each other. So in our community, if I go online, we use the school platform, SKOOL. And on that platform, if I go in there and just ask a question, maybe I'm having a struggle with something, or I want to know how to do these classified ads better or something, I can just post a question and somebody will answer me in the community. We are all supportive of each other. We support each other in making comments on each other's posts to get them pushed out in the algorithms more. And we really do work as a community or a family. So I love that. And that part is totally free. When you purchase the program, you get membership into that community absolutely for free. So just to recap, this program is that having a community is key. Being consistent, we're going to teach you how to attract people to you. You're going to have a done for you program, and you're going to get a blueprint that shows you exactly what to do on a daily basis. So I just want to encourage you, you can't, these days, it is just not a good idea to be closed-minded and to just, I know there are a lot of scams out there, but you have to be open-minded to see what is really working and how it can work for you. I want to just share with you a couple people that I've met in our community. Christelle is one who is, she's from South Africa. That's the other really cool thing about this, is that we have people all around the world, because since it's digital and the internet is everywhere, people can be on our platform and be part of our program anywhere in the world. And you'll meet a lot of people when you're doing classified ads. That's going to get your message out around internationally as well. In fact, I've got people that have come into my business that are from South Africa and from Singapore, from over in Kenya even. And so it's really exciting to have that international reach. But Christelle is from South Africa. She was a single mom. She couldn't even afford to buy groceries a couple years ago. Her mother actually had to help her purchase the program to start doing the Legacy Builder program. But in 1 year's time, she made over $1 million in Rand dollars, and she was able to move from up in inland to the beach. So she moved to a new home on the beach, and to thank her mom for being so generous in helping her when she was really struggling, she bought her mom a new car, and she bought herself a new car. So I love these kind of stories where it has drastically changed lives. Amy is another one that I've really grown to really just love in our community. And Amy was working 2 jobs. She was working about 18 hours a day. She was a single mom. And she started following this plan and doing the 2-hour workday just wherever she could fit it into her busy schedule. But within about 5 months, I think it was, she was able to quit both of those jobs. And now this is her full-time income. And she's made 6 figures of income several times over now. And now she's coaching other people. So, and Tim was a corporate executive, got fired at 55 years old. And he got involved with the digital marketing, had never done anything like this before. In fact, he was not technical at all because he had secretaries that did all the, administrative things. And but for 3.5 months, he says he didn't make a dime with his digital marketing business. But then it started to kick in, and now he's made over $400,000 in in a little over 1.5 years. So that really the sky is the limit on what you can create. Again, that being consistent is really, really important. So I just want to encourage you to get the blueprint so that you can take a look at what this business has to offer. And one of the questions I do want to answer before I wrap up today is a lot of people, their first question they ask me is, what exactly are you selling? Well, what we're selling is the digital marketing course and the program, How to Do Digital Marketing. And so there are actually 4 levels that you can purchase. There's there's a launch pad that's $100. There's a digital mastery program for $300, and then one for $600, and then one for $900. The $900 one is called the Legacy Builder program. And when you purchase that, then you are getting the master resale rights to all the other the lower level programs. So whatever one you purchase, if you purchase the 900, then you have 4 products to sell, the 100, 300, 600, and 900. If you purchase the $100 product, the Launchpad, then you can just sell that one. But I want to tell you that the most popular one is the 900. And that's a Legacy Builder program. That also gets you a once-a-week mentoring call with the creator of the program, Michelle O'Neill, she developed the program, and she's made over $6 million in 3 years with the program. So it definitely works. So, but whatever program you purchase is then you have the master resale rights to resell that product, and you can resell it over and over and over again. There is no time limit to it. There's no the expiration date, there's no renewals, and there's no monthly fees. So I hope that I've piqued your interest on how this could work for you. What is teaching in the program is how to make daily pay, how to start creating a customer every day. Can you imagine if you just got one customer at $900 every day? Now, one thing I didn't tell you, you're getting 100% profit. So you don't share the profit with anyone else. You get 100% profit. You get the master resale rights to these products, and you can sell them just as if they are your own. The only other expense you have getting started is a $39 one-time website fee, and that's for the funnels and the website, the funnels, and the automations, that whole program. And then after you get the program, you will have instructions on how to connect your payment gateway, like a PayPal or Stripe or whatever you want to use, or Square is one that's popular, that you'll have to connect those to your funnel and your website. Now there's step-by-step instructions on there for that. But if you don't want to do that and you'd rather not do any of that part, there is a done-for-you technical service that you can purchase. I think it's about $200 for that if you want someone else to do it. That's what I did, just because I didn't want to mess with all of it. But all of the instructions are there for you to do it as well. So I hope that that's encouraged you, given you some things to think about. I want to encourage you, go to my website, go to gen2genlifestyle.com. The link is in the comments, and get the blueprint. Put in your email address. That will get you the blueprint, and that's a free blueprint. I have it right here that you'll be able to take a look at and see what the program's all about. And then you'll start getting some messages with me that will educate you further about the program and how it can work for you. And then I'm here to help you with whatever you have questions about. My goal is that you find out if this is really for you. It's not for everybody, but I'm encouraging you that this is a way that you can create income without having to go get a second job, so that you can have a retirement fund or whatever it is that you're needing extra income for, so that you can bless those in your family if you want to leave a legacy and be completely debt-free. It's amazing what you can create. Do you know, if you learn to earn $900 in daily pay, that is $328,000 a year. You do that for 3 years and you are a self-made millionaire. I believe it's totally possible. I know of so many people that have done that already. Like I said, when I got started in my first week, and actually in 3 days, I earned back my initial investment. By the end of the week, I'd made $1,800. So I just want to encourage you. This is new. This is what's going on in the world today, is with online marketing. Why not learn these skills so that you can participate in this revenue stream as well. So I hope that encourages you. I love to just really claim the word of God when I am building my business too. And I want to leave you with a word in Ephesians 3:20. It says, never doubt God's mighty power to work in you and accomplish all these things. He will achieve infinitely more than your greatest request, your most unbelievable dream, and exceed your wildest imagination. He will outdo them all, for his miraculous power is constantly energizing you. So I want to encourage you tonight. Be encouraged that you have what it takes to do this. If you've got questions, please comment to me, message me, and I would be happy to help you and even get on the phone and answer any questions you might have. But God bless you all. Have a great night, and I will see you again tomorrow.